I promise I'll pack a good time in this video. Stay tuned. Alright, we're waiting right now for the arrival of the alpaca that my son got for his daughter's birthday party. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Gonna play with the alpaca for a little while on the birthday. Stay tuned. It'll be here in just a minute. Look at that. Aren't they beautiful? Here they come.
More of a winter thing.
Yeah,
Coming around.
the same. Every time he gets sunny.
Very cool. Oh yeah, he's like,
ready?
They can't bite you. They don't have upper teeth. But this is a full-grown alpaca right here. Take a buddy. A couple of pieces. Yeah. You can feel him kind of chewing with the front gum. They chew with the gum. Yeah.
Did you touch it? Yeah. Want to feed it?
Funniest.
Alright, this is Andrea. She owns the alpacas. Hello everybody.
Hi, how are you?
Now, they look very healthy and very good.
Thank you.
You did a good job. And they're really cute too.
Thank you. They're super spoiled.
And they have real friendly to people, right there.
Yes, they have been raised on people. So I've shown them that they don't have to be scared of kids, cars, dogs. They have to be super socialized. So once an alpaca is not scared of anything, this is the personality that you get. They're super mellow, super friendly, and a little bit lazy. We like it.
This guy right here wants to come up and talk to us a little bit. So do you just do birthday parties, or do you do other things, events, weddings?
So we can do absolutely everything. We can do photo shoots, weddings, birthdays, and I also want to encourage casual visits.
Okay.
Because it doesn't have to be a special occasion.
Just bring them out.
Yeah, just bring them out.
Very good. I got your card and I'll put it up on my video here. So
Thank you so much.
If y'all are interested, I'll give you all the information.
You guys can follow us on My Pet Alpaca.
There you go. Well, hey, what's it again? My Pet Alpaca.
My Pet Alpaca.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, he come visit Mrs. Gigmaster. Mrs. Gigmaster, you need to have some food for him.
I know.
Here we go. Oh, he's going to be your friend now.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to be your friend now, Miss Gigmaster.
I don't know about that. I can nibble with my hand out.
They don't have any front teeth. They're not going to bite you. They'll be good. He's looking, who's got food? Now who's got, oh, there's a little bit. Nope. Over here. Over here. Chesapeake. They're both eating on that one.
Oh man, I'm feeding them at the same time.
А теперь повернись, стань между ними и возьми.
What do you think? I like it. Whoa, he is hungry. Oh, hello. Where'd you come from?
I really don't
Ah, I got an alpaca. Good job, buddy. You want to get picked up too? If you went to a normal alpaca, they would not be this friendly, correct?
Yeah, that's
If you
correct.
just grab one off the field, he's not going to be doing like this.
Oh yeah, no, not at all. They're usually very scared and skittish and shy about everything. So yeah, it's not normal for you to be able to go to an alpaca and just pet it.
The Chewbacca here, you said he was afraid of cars. He couldn't drive them over here but first, right?
Oh, not at all. He was terrified of everything, yeah. Especially cars, so it doesn't matter if they were moving or not moving. He was still like, he could not see them. So what I did is I grabbed his bale of hay, and for 2 months, a little bit every day, I would take him next to the road and make him eat his bale of hay next to the road, and I would sit with him. And
2 months to get him trained so he's not afraid of a car. 2 months.
yeah, I mean, it was worth it, you know, because
Yeah.
I don't want to have a pet that is going to be stressed because he's going to
Right.
be scared of stuff. So I want to show them that there's nothing to be scared of. And it worked. Now
Absolutely.
every time I open the van door, he just immediately wants to jump in.
How about that? He wants to go in the car
He
now.
wants to go in the car now, so it's
And
pretty
before he
cool.
couldn't even look at one.
He couldn't at the beginning. It was crazy.
Amazing. And you did a lot of other things. You say when you first grabbed by the neck, when you first got them, they were really...
Yeah, so the day that I met him, I went to the farm to get him, right? And they had these halters, and the halters had a leash. So when I grabbed the leash for the first time, they both flipped They stood up on their back legs. They didn't want to have anything to do with me. We got them in the back of the trailer because we did bring a big horse trailer because we didn't want to stress them out at all with windows and everything. We took him home, and then I changed the halter for a collar because I noticed that they don't like it too much when you put your hand around their face. So I tried a different approach. So let's do it like a dog, right?
Right.
So we put the collar, and it was an immediate improvement. And eventually they got used to being handled. They live inside the house with us, so they're constantly playing with the dogs. They see us walking by, they see us like playing fetch with the dogs inside the house a little bit. So they got used to all the movement, the people, the dogs, the rest of the farm animals, the cars. So
how long was it from the time you got them until you could actually bring them to a place like this? How many months?
I would say about 3 months.
3 months. That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
That's a lot of training in 3 months. So wow.
It was just gentle exposure, and I never pushed their boundaries. Whenever they told me it was enough, and that was it.
Cool.
Just bring them back.
Good job. You did a great job.
Thanks.
All right, you know we got to give you a little bit of education on whatever we do, and we'll talk about alpacas right now. They were pretty cool, weren't they?
Yeah.
They were a lot of fun out there. But let's get a little education-wise. Why raise alpacas? What do they do with them? They don't eat them, do they?
No.
I don't think so. Why do they raise alpacas?
For their fleece.
Their fleece and their or fiber. They call it fiber
Yeah.
too, but they use it to make, just like they do yarn, right? And
They make
stuff.
a lot of yarn out of it. Yeah.
And you can actually buy it from this lady that brought them. I'll give you her information at the end of this little educational thing here. They do have a few little interesting things. I don't know if you noticed, but their lips. Did you notice the lips are
Like
separated?
a split. Yeah.
They're split, so they can actually take their lips and grab straw and grab things and eat with it and use it almost like fingers and picking stuff up. That's pretty cool. They come in different colors. That's just a couple of the colors. How many colors they come in?
22.
22 colors. She's been studying, I'm telling you. She's good.
22.
Now, when you talk about the fleece and the sewing stuff now, you've been sewing a lot, so you could use that a lot, couldn't you? Huh? What are you laughing at?
I can't sew.
Tell them about your sewing experiences. Come on, tell them about your sewing experiences.
50 years ago,
Yeah.
sewing class, I put a zipper in 3 times in a skirt. I said, I'll never sew again.
And she hasn't. She's never sewn again.
I don't like sewing.
She's not going to be buying any fleece to be any sewing with. I can tell you that right now. No sewing for the
No.
Mrs. Gigmaster. That's for sure. But some of y'all might be interested in it, though. If any of y'all do your sewing
Well, it's
thing.
mainly knitting and stuff.
Knitting
It's
and stuff.
different, yeah.
How about an alpaca sweater? Would that be cool or
It
what?
would be hot, no, but...
Oh, I love it. The Gigmaster would love that. All right. Can alpacas bite? Can alpacas bite?
No,
Why not?
because they don't have any top teeth. They only have molars to chew in the back.
Only lower teeth. They do not have any teeth. They do have a gum, so they could gum you a little bit, I guess, but they don't really bite. They don't have
When they
any
were
teeth.
eating out of my hand,
You could feel it, yeah. You
It
could
didn't
feel them
hurt at
kind of.
all.
It didn't hurt, but you could definitely feel the strength in
Yeah.
their gums there
Yeah.
eating it, but
It
it
didn't
didn't
hurt.
hurt you. Alpacas are actually closely related to llamas and camels. And they actually crossbreed with the llama. They're only half the size of a llama, but they can actually crossbreed with them. And they got a name for them. I can't remember the name. I can't either. But they have a special name when you get a crossbreed like that. But they can, and just to kind of give you a background of the relationship. And they actually came to this country recently, right?
80s.
In the 80s. There wasn't really an alpaca farm, alpaca growing until the 80s. So they're kind of relatively new to the U.S. One thing they can do, they can spit. They use spitting as a, I don't know if a defense or whatever, but these never spit, the ones that they had. She's got them trained, they didn't have any problem. But they say in the wild or whatever, if they're eating in a trough or something, they want to get the other one, they'll spit to kind of make it get away, get away, get
as
away.
much as llamas. So.
Right. So anyway, that's just one little piece of information. Anyway, these alpacas, she trained these alpacas for 3 months where they could do what they do, just come and be associated with people like that and not have any problems. Y'all saw I interviewed her in the video here, and she was explaining some of the things that she did to get them to be able to do what they do.
Right.
And Andrea, she's really good. And what I'll do, I'll put on the screen right here. If y'all are interested, she's in Fairfax, Virginia, right? in that area.
Yeah.
In that area right there. So if you're around the D.C., Fairfax area, and you want them to come for any reason, whether it's a birthday party or just to have them out to have a good time, you're bored at home, bring the alpacas in. And I'll put information up there if y'all are interested in it. It's mypetalpaca@gmail.com, but I'll try to put it on the screen right there. All right, can you think of anything else need to bring up about the alpacas for our viewers, to education-wise? It was pretty interesting, though. They're cool little animals.
They only shave them once a year.
Is that once a year? Okay, I didn't know that.
In the summer.
And, I know one thing. How long does it take them to have a baby?
11 months.
11 months.
Longer than humans.
Yeah, that was pretty interesting information. Trying to think anything else we learned. Can you think of anything else? We kind of studied a little bit before we did it. On the way up to see them, we were kind of reading about them and all. But anyway, if I think of anything else, I'll stick in the video. All right, well, I tell you what I'm going to do now. I'm going to go ahead and put some pictures and some more video after this, at the end of the video. If y'all just sit back and watch it, just check it out. There's some really cool pictures and everything. So check this out right here. Here we go.